All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on another edition of BTM Africa. That's Behind the Move. My name is NYDJ. And just as we do every time, we bring you all the amazing interviews, the interviews that you will love to watch, the people that you love so much and are dear to your heart. Today, I have with me a legendary Nigerian artist. What are you thinking of? He is an artist. Somebody would say he's a humor therapist. Another person would say he's a comedian. Whatever title you want to give to him, he's always ready to make you laugh. He's always gone by a certain name, and I don't know how he went with that name and how he does it, but he's a legendary artist. His name is Klint Da Drunk. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest for BTM Afrika.
Actually, so many things are happening. This place, I can hear echo. Hello, hello, hello. So it's like we're intervening in a cave.
In a cave.
And it's cave effect. And secondly, you call me legend, like stout, so people can drink me. And then, you also say that this is BTM, behind the move. And we're not behind anything, we're in front. I was now wondering whether behind the move had to do with being in front of behind of where you are in front of.
You're actually confusing me at the moment.
That's the idea. Because as I came here, I was confused.
Guys,
and I don't want to be alone.
So we should be in that same
You must be in the same confusion. How can I be alone in a confusion and you are out of a confusion and the confusion is Michael? Okay.
Guys, can we really have an interview today?
That was the first question I asked. Which question are you going to ask me? And which answer do I get for you? Because honestly, I don't know where this interview will go to. Okay, continue. Let us try.
All right.
At least we'll try our best.
Yes, I know you will try. You will do it. You will do it.
All right.
You go by the name Klint Da Drunk, and then on stage you always perform as somebody who is drunk. Maybe you talk about legendary and stout and all that. But how did you come about that name?
You've already answered the question. And you're now asking me the question you answered.
I need the answer from you.
How can you need the answer from me when you gave the answer to me? You can just take the answer that you've answered and give me the question, finally. Because you say, you go by the name Klint Da Drunk and you go and say I act as a drunk.
But how did you come about the name? That's what
Because I go and say I act as a drunk. Even people will give you the name, even if you don't want to give yourself that name.
So people gave you the name?
No.
You took that name yourself?
I'm just saying that people can give you the name.
So how did that name come about? Did people give it to you?
It did not come about. I brought it out. It didn't come. For the name to come on its own, it has to take transport.
What kind of transportation are you looking at?
It depends on whether it's coming by flight or it's coming by road or coming by ship or by rail. But transportation is the movement from a semi-permeable membrane to a higher concentration. Wait, what was the question first here now? What are we talking about?
I'm trying to find out from you how you came about the name.
It's good that you're trying to find out because you have not found out.
Because you're making it tough for me to know.
That is the thing. I'm even making it tough for me to even understand. You're making it tough for me to understand where you're coming from. Okay, ask the question squarely.
Trouble don't come.
I noticed.
Guys, okay, so this is it.
Do you know this international trouble?
Oh, really?
Trouble from Nigeria in Ghana. International.
The name is Klint Da Drunk.
Problem.
You know, most of the times, artists will want to come out with their own names.
You have it too?
No.
You see our tails? I'm now feeling like a monkey.
They come out with their own names.
The tail will have its own name.
Artists.
Okay, artists. Okay.
Yes. Will come out with their own names. And then that's what people want to call.
It depends on which of their own name they come out with. Some are named from birth, some are named from street, and then some are named industrial names.
Industrial names.
Good,
Show
industrial name. My industrial name is, hey, come here. Because when I worked in one industry that they produce soap, they never knew my real name. They call me, hey, come here. That was my industrial name.
That was when you were working in an industry. What about showbiz industry?
That is named for the street.
Okay. And that's
So
Klint Da
you're not
Drunk.
even sure of which question you're asking me.
So,
You see, you are the one causing the
because
confusion.
in showbiz, I know you are Klint Da Drunk.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I asked you if you got that name yourself, as in when you were starting this.
I got it myself. Did you get it from myself?
But you said it could come from the audience.
Yes, if it comes from the audience, it could. It's not that it did. Come, we are still on one question since the beginning of this interview. How long is this program?
We are supposed to be having series of questions, but then how many minutes have we spent on this question?
I don't know. Okay, let me just help you out. The question you are trying to question me is, why am I answering Klint Da Drunk? Is it?
I'm lost.
Is it not why I'm answering Klint Da Drunk?
Yes, that's right.
Why didn't you just ask me that question since?
Okay.
Now I have to ask myself the
Okay,
question.
since you know the question, please, can you please
So
answer?
I asked my question, the question, and myself the
Maybe I
question.
might have to even
that
move away so
you
that
asked
I might have to
me.
move away so that I answer.
I'll just ask myself question and answer it.
Yes.
You see, that means you have deleted yourself from the job that you came here to do. I'll now do both my job and
I
your
can't
job.
do that.
This work has now become very hard for me.
It will be easier. Hold on a second. Guys, this is BTM Afrika, and with me is comedian and artist, as I said, Klint Da Drunk. You know how hard it's even been to find out how he came by the name, whether he started with himself or somebody gave it to him. He gave reasons as to how the name could have come about. It could be from fans, it could be something he started with. If it's industry, cool. If it's street name, he has it. That's Klint Da Drunk. You've been in Ghana on several occasions.
Wait first. You want to overthrow the other question, and you're coming to Ghana in several locations. Ladies and gentlemen, on my own point of view, the name Clint is my name, personal. It's a personal name that I have personally by my personal self. And the drunk is the act. And him now. Sorry, what's your name again? Eben. And you are he's the interviewer. Now, at the end of this program, they'll write Eben, interviewer, Clint, the drunk. 1 + 1, 17. I mean, 17, 20,
1 + 1.
Sorry.
That's 2.
Thank you. That answer. So, QED. Continue with the several Ghana.
Okay. You've been in Ghana on several occasions, and Ghana seems more like your home.
More like, not several. It's more than 7.
Not 7, as in.
7 is several is 7 times over and over.
Okay.
Like 7.
So you've
7.
been in
More
Ghana.
like 8 times.
You've been in Ghana.
So it's 8 times.
So you've been in Ghana 8 times.
See how I made you speak English? This interview is becoming very interesting.
You've been in Ghana 8 times, and all these occasions you are here to either rock the stage, perform for thousands of people and all that. And the excitement keeps going up and up. What exactly comes to mind whenever you come to Ghana and you're about to mount a stage?
I don't know. In my condition, nothing comes to mind. But what goes out of mind, I cannot hold it.
So anything goes just
What
like
came
that.
to mind when you were coming to do this interview?
I knew it was going to be tough.
Thank you.
Because in your state, or in your condition right now, your drunk state.
My state, I'm from Anambra State.
In your condition right now.
Condition, there's air condition in the room I'm staying. It's very nice.
Okay, so should I find a new word? Somebody give me a new word.
You are not borrowing word from neighbors for one interview.
It's good to borrow, right?
My dear, when it's time for you to pay back what you borrowed, that is when you find out it's not good to
You're going to help me.
Me, help you to pay your bills. I mean, your debt.
That shouldn't be bad.
It won't be bad.
Uh-huh.
But you will see me. I will run. Do you know how many I have to pay? And now helping you to pay, not even the debt of money, debt of word. What kind of word did I now borrow you that time? I'll tell you, okay, tell them that the dichotomical attribute of their yellow passes is becoming an upriver.
What's the meaning of that?
Thank you. You don't even know the meaning of what I now borrowed you now.
Guys, this is one of the toughest interviews I've ever conducted.
Guys, this is one of the toughest interviews I've ever answered in my life. We are both in trouble here.
I wish we could do something about this, but I asked you, in your state,
Which state?
Forget
We have 36 states in Nigeria.
we are in Adiemeba right now.
But you people have region. So you would have
No,
said
that's
in my
Ashanti region. But then the locality is...
It's called a state?
It's called Adiembra.
Adiembra State?
Yes.
Okay.
So in Adiembra State, I know that you are drunk.
Thank God you know, but I don't know because I'm new here.
But with all that you're saying...
But you said in my state.
In your state, it makes it difficult to actually grant the interview. But I still want to do it.
But this state is not my state. My state is back in Nigeria. Why are you relocating me?
So we should go to Anambra before.
Thank you.
In this circumstance.
Thank you. Like a second friend.
This circumstance. How do you mount the stage and talk to people?
I open my mouth. That's mount the stage. You use mouth when you're talking on stage. That's mounting. Is it not? Which mount are you talking about?
When you mount, not
okay, mount. Okay, that means they have to build the stage like a horse.
No.
To mount it.
No. This is English.
Yes, now, because it's from mount, you get mountain.
But then when you mount, when you climb the stage, no.
Thank you, you did say climb.
If I had said climb, you would say a ladder.
I would have said ladder because naturally they have ladder to you on step to climb the stage. So you say mount. I thought the stage would take me and we'll gallop into the sunset. End of part 1. Grab your copy now.
This movie is really going to be a movie. Now, when you climb the stage, see that wide audience, people looking really excited.
That means if it's a wide audience, that means the audience, most of them are obese. They have obesity, they are wide.
Not wide. I could have used obese, but then I prefer to say wide or large audience.
Large audience, that's the audience of people that are large size.
No. You have atrial,
okay, it's many people.
Yes.
I would have said that if I see many people. Why do you use words that can confuse you?
No, but I'm thinking you should be able to understand that.
Stop thinking, just talk.
Okay. So when you see that crowd.
Now you thought of that.
When you see that numbers.
Of crowd. Of numbers of people. Yes.
What comes to mind?
Joke.
Obviously, that's what they are looking for. That's what they are waiting to hear.
And that's why I give them. If I don't give them that, do you know what to come to stage?
Do you think of it first? Do you plan it?
Did we plan this interview?
Good. I remember once you came to Kumasi for a show. And then organizers tell me that instead of getting on board a flight, you said you wanted to come by bus because you wanted to gather some experiences along the way. And I thought that was...
I didn't just gather experience. I even gathered purge. I purged halfway the journey. I was running from one bush to another. It was a bush movement. I never knew tissues were not so easy to come by on a long stretch of road because by the time you jump into bush and there's no tissue. Why am I talking about purge on national TV?
I don't even know why.
Oh my God. Did I just say purge? Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't purge. It's not purge. I was just having boil constriction, like a boa dichotomy. It was a movement of dialysis. I was dilating.
Guy, do you really get what he's saying?
I don't know.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
I'm pitying the audience that are listening to this. Some people will be having ear problem right now. They'll be switching, reducing and increasing the volume because sometimes when I say something, it affects my people in my village. I spoke one English. The chief of my village fell sick.
Oh, then you should be lowering it. At least you should know the kind of English you want to speak.
It's not my fault. It affects me. It's like do you know what a vampust is?
No.
Okay, good, because I don't know what it is. It just came to my mind. Just word. I just like now I said this one now. Someone in my village will now go to hospital for incessant headache.
Even though the person is not here.
In fact, the headache would. I said it now, but the headache will start like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so what exactly takes you off your condition, the drunk condition, or your Anambra state? What exactly takes you from there?
Vehicle. Like when I see a vehicle, I stop it, I enter, it takes me from there to another place.
And then you get out of that state?
No. I move with the state. It's this movement. Movement of the people. Oh yeah.
in this circumstance, in this circumstance.
You like this word circumstance? It's like a stance you have when you succumb. You succumb and then
I just wish you would get out of this circumstance or this state so that you find out more.
You're trying to find a way to have a better interview. I'm sorry, this is all I can offer you. You're in trouble. Say I was on my own, you said you want interview.
Yes.
Take interview.
I should take it in this same situation. Okay.
You've been able to ask me 2 questions.
That's exactly
since the beginning.
That's exactly what I'm trying to find a hole to punch in so that we could if I could deflate you, then I would just deflate you and you come. I'm like, okay, fine, I understand, I can get you.
You can deflate me. You don't even have to deflate me. If I mess now, I'll deflate.
No, that's not.
But you will not. It will not all go well with this interview.
That's not what I'm talking about.
People at home, they are going to feel the impact.
That's not that kind of deflation I'm talking about.
When I know, one thing I know about deflation is that gas must come out.
Guys, you are watching BTM Afrika. My name is NYDJ. And Klint Da Drunk is making it really tough for us to get the answers we want. You are a comedian. And in as much as you make people happy, do you also go through situations where you are down?
Yes. Like now, where I'm staying, I'm downstairs. And the other people upstairs. I'm down right now.
Not down as in?
Down is down. No. There's step here. You can climb up. And there's down. I'm down. There's no 2 ways. Down is down. Unless your down is a different down from the down the other people go down.
The down I'm talking about is in context.
Context?
Yes.
Yeah, now. The context, when you paint your nail.
No, context, okay. As in the situation.
Situation. As when you're sitting.
Yes, where you are sitting.
Situation.
And then the things we are talking about. In relations to what we are talking about.
Relations, like your people, your relations, family and friends.
No, not that one.
Which one?
The situation you find yourself in.
I like you.
In this
I like your
situation,
resilience.
in
you are
this
very
situation,
strong.
in this
You
situation,
try everything to make sure we must answer this question.
That's exactly what I want to get.
Okay, you're fighting now. It's like boxing. You punch me, I punch you back. That's what we're doing. This is the first. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first boxing interview. This is round 3. We're round 3. We want to know who would tire for who right now.
We've had comedians commit suicide.
Yes.
You know.
It's because they are that side. It's not very good for them.
It's not the seaside as in suicide.
The suicide, yes, the side that they sued, the tailor sued to one side. They sued, that side was still loose. That's their own. Cannot even think about it. Do you know how sweet life is? You want to commit suicide. Instead of me committing suicide, I'd rather kill myself than commit suicide.
But that's equal to suicide?
No, I'm not calling it. If I want to call it, I'll use my phone and call suicide. Hello, suicide. Where are you?
Killing yourself means suicide.
Oh, is that the same meaning?
Yes.
Thank God I came for this interview.
You've learned a new word, right?
Yes. I'd rather not kill myself than commit suicide.
It's the same thing you're talking about now.
Yeah.
If you kill yourself, it's suicide.
I say I'd rather not kill myself than commit suicide.
Okay. So you've heard over the news, right? That people have committed suicide. And this is because...
It's a very painful thing to do. I don't like pain. Anything that can pain me, I don't like
But in that particular situation, people don't care about what they do.
Before someone commits suicide, first of all, they always go into depression and then they start drinking. I'm already drunk. I'm already in this situation. I'm already here. And I'm comfortable. I did not come in and I am not going out. I am here. Those people that commit suicide, they visit and they move. They are visitors. We live here.
You are drunk. You live here.
I am here. Yeah. If you're waiting for me to commit suicide, my brother, show your side. Because your side cannot see my side. My side is my side. I did this side.
That means that no matter the depression, no matter the state you find yourself in,
any state you want, take me to Taraba State, Lagos State, any state. It's traveling.
Any place you find yourself.
Any place in any state, no matter what, I will fight for my life. I will fight to stay alive. This one you're hammering on suicide. Is it, are you, because all the rope on your shirt, if they bring it out and tie, you can just use it, throw on a tree, put it there and let go.
No, I don't want to die.
I used to say one joke those days about suicide.
Tell us.
One man would come out, he came out because his life was terrible. He went to kill himself. He went somewhere, he was holding on to this thing, and when he jumped, he changed his mind.
Oh, in that act?
As he was on his way down, he now changed his mind because he now saw that this is the end. No. So in this end, I'm not going to be able to even eat chicken again. He remembered how sweet some salad can be. And he remembered the almighty Banku and tilapia. He stretched out his hand and hung on a tree.
At the branch of the tree?
On the branch of a tree. Hung there. He started shouting, help, 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 help. Please, somebody help me. Then God said, man, I don't know who you are, but please help me, help me. See, do you believe in God? Do you believe in me? He said, see, I don't know you before, but right now, since you're the one that's going to save me, I believe in you. I believe in your neighbors. I believe in everybody surrounding you. Please just help me, help me.
In that
to show you how sweet life can be. He said, okay, if you believe in me and everything like you said, let's go of the tree branch.
Oh. I don't believe in you anymore.
Somebody else help me, please, somebody else. I beg someone else. You know why? At that point, he has realized life
is sweet. So at that moment, he doesn't believe in God again.
Who are you? You say you want to go and commit suicide. Did you give yourself the life in the first place? That you want to take it by yourself?
No.
Take it now. That means you just got free ticket straight one way to hell. When you get there, you will realize that that place is even worse than where you left. And you want to come back, but the door is locked. Because you have damaged the physical physiognomy of your human parenthesis.
Okay, all he wants to say is that by that time you realize that
you're dead.
Yes, you are dead. You're a dead human being. Okay, so for you, suicide, it's never an option. It's not something anybody should ever contemplate.
It's not even meant to be part of this interview.
Alright guys, so it was really getting hot in there, and in as much as I really want to get certain things of him, in that particular state, I mean Anambra State, yes, and in this case we describe Anambra State as the drunk state. I decided to bring him outside to find out if the fresh air could actually get certain things off, so we get straight to what exactly we want to talk about. Clint, are you feeling better
This
now?
is a worse idea. Because this air is making what I drank yesterday night to reoccur. I'm having reoccurrence of, do you know what they call reoccurrence of alcoholic disposition?
I'm just trying to think about it.
I'm not even thinking about it, and it's occurring.
I was thinking the fresh air could actually help.
It's helping the alcohol.
But not helping you.
It's not helping you.
Because I can't really get what I was supposed to get.
You are not even going to get anything from now. It's terrible.
It means we're really going to have the hardest part of the interview now.
In fact, I think it would have been better for us to do this interview inside an oven.
That place would have been hotter.
Maybe the heat would have sweated the alcohol out. This one is taking it in.
Christ. One of the toughest interviews I've ever had, trying to get information from a drunkard.
He's trying to say that I'm like gin material. Others are silk.
Okay, so let's look at your legendary status. this is something you've been doing over the years. All over the world you've traveled.
Like stout.
Yes, you traveled all over the world because people tend to book you all over the place and you perform, make people happy.
Honestly, they book me a lot. All these police people book me for drunk and driving, drinking and drunk and that is driving and I'm not
drinking at the same time.
No, I
okay,
I
you
can
drank
never.
and you drove.
They helped me the other day and said they are stopping me and they are taking me in for drinking and driving. I told them, officer, you can't do that.
Right.
I'm not drinking and driving. Drinking and driving is drinking and driving.
So like
Nobody
you have the
does
bottle
that.
in your hand and you
Me, I already drank. I went somewhere. I drank. Past tense. Now I am driving.
So then
Present
it's
tense.
drunk driving.
Drunk driving is that your car is drunk while you're driving.
No, the individual is drunk and driving.
The individual is drunk and driving.
Yes.
Depends on what you're driving. You can be driving people crazy.
You drive people crazy on stage. That one you
That
can
is
never
it.
be,
So it's drunk driving now.
so that one you can never be arrested.
It is drunk
No,
driving.
that is allowed.
That one is drunk driving.
You're
But
still
they did
driving
not
the people.
put motor vehicle.
Mm, okay.
If they were saying that I was driving under the influence of alcohol, that is a big statement. And now we understand. But they never told me that. They said drinking and driving. I didn't go to station with them.
Because you were able to explain yourself better, even though you were drunk. Wow, that's good.
I explain myself better when I'm drunk. But
So how come it's becoming difficult for you to actually give me the answers I'm requesting?
I'm giving you the answers, but the only thing is that the questions you're giving me, I'm giving correct answers to the direct question, but it does not augur well with what you are thinking when you are giving me another question.
Or maybe my expectations are different from
Thank
what
you.
you are
Your
doing.
expectations are different from what I'm.
Expectations.
Okay, that's what you said. Yes.
Expectations.
Thank you.
Can you say it after me? Expectations.
Expectations.
Let's move on. You've performed in several states. Not the Anambra and
Atrial state.
Atrial states. Thank you for the correction. You perform in atrial states. Now, in all these states, people come out in their numbers, so much in love with your performances, and we see on social media how they write about your performance and how they enjoyed it. Does it put so much pressure on you when you're about to mount the next stage or climb the next stage?
First of all, it's God's doing that I go to anywhere and perform, and people write well about it because it's God that gave me the talent to come out and fool myself, which I'm very proud of, honestly. Because even till now, my children don't know what I do for a living. If you ask them, what do your father do for a living? They say, my father, my mother's phone number is 080. They will call my mother's phone number so that you can call them and discuss with them. You call her and discuss with her because they still don't understand why their father will come out and make a fool of himself. But they don't know that if you, as you're sitting here, they call you stupid and pay you $500, 500 Ghana cedis. They call you stupid and give you 500 Ghana cedis. How many times would you want them to call you stupid in a day?
Atrial times.
Thank you. You see? Stupid.
Okay. You may want to use it again because it means you already owe me 500 Ghana.
No, I didn't tell you who was paying.
Guys, I was thinking I was going to get some money from here, but unfortunately, it's not. So your kids do not even know your profession, the job you do.
It's recently I told them I'm a comedian. They say, but comedians stand and talk. You fool yourself. I say, yes, just keep it that way for now. Later we'll find out.
Your life out of home and life at home with your kids and your wife. I know you have a lovely family.
Sometimes.
Sometimes the family becomes lovely.
Yes.
It's never been lovely all throughout.
No. Sometimes they are lovely, sometimes not. It depends on which of the family. Because if I'm acting in a movie where my family is terrible.
I mean your nuclear family.
Nuclear, that means there is a bomb in the family.
No. I'm talking about your wife, your kids.
It depends on whether it's the one I go home to or the one I'm acting in a movie. If I'm acting in a movie, I can have wife and kids.
I'm talking about the one you go home to.
Yes,
Not
I go home
movie.
to. Thank you. You say not in a movie.
Yeah.
Not in a movie.
So
family.
the wife you go
the
to.
real family I go home to, not in a movie.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. They're wonderful. They're best.
All right. So he told us about his family. This he has the very best family.
Very best. They have categories of best, but you need to know their own is superlative in the imperative.
But we have good, better, best. So if the best, then it means the topmost.
No.
So how can
Topmost? No, we don't live. Okay, we live on top, but it's the superlative of imperative that has the best part of the particle that makes my family to rise above the natural jurisdiction.
How does your family cope with you? Or how are you able to?
The question is, how do I cope with my family? Because my daughter, if she was here, all these things that you're asking me, you won't even ask me those questions. By the time she gives you an answer that she does not understand, and you give her a question that you don't understand, both of you will realize. My first son, if he was here and he talk, in fact, you find out that your job, you have not even started. He will give you questions that will confuse you. My second son will give you answers to questions that you are yet to ask him.
Really?
You don't know my family.
So how do all of you cope?
We don't even cope. We just exist with each other.
He just exists.
It's existence of family. Family existence. When we are together, there's a problem.
Organized
we love
chaos.
our problem. It's very organized. Well, it's just like mafia, the organized crime. We have organized chaos.
In your home.
I'm telling
I just
you.
wish I would spend like maybe a day in your home or something.
Don't worry, you will come to Nigeria one day. I'll bring you to my house. Once you enter, I'll leave you and run away. By the following day, you add 4 years to your age.
Interesting. But like, family, I know family is a source of inspiration for you and all that. Throughout the years, you've climbed up. Like, it didn't just start easy. You've gone through
It depends on where I'm climbing. Because you see, I've climbed up.
Climbing
If he has a ladder or is God step,
I'm talking about your profession.
But you don't climb your profession.
If your profession is supposed to be stages, you've climbed several stages.
My profession is all about stages. I go to stage to perform on stage.
I know.
But
what I'm trying to say is that...
You are still trying to say something.
Saying is that throughout your career, you've climbed several stages.
Yes,
you've done several things. You've done,
yes, movies or music.
That is it. In all these, it didn't come easy. You put in so much hard work.
It didn't come easy because I had to go for it. Don't you know? You go. You don't come. You go.
Yes, it wouldn't come to you. You have to go for it.
But you say it didn't come easy. That means it hardly came. It came, but it was hard. You try to understand your own English. Why are you using words that you are not confident of?
You see, this is...
I see. I'm not blind.
Throughout your career, you've achieved a lot. People look at you. That's why we give you the legendary status. We don't give it to you just because...
I was wondering, if they don't look at me, how would they watch my performance? So people look at you. Before, why would
people
they
take inspiration from you.
They don't. It depends on who I'm giving the inspiration.
Your comedy and the performers, those who are down.
You're slow in your interview right now.
I'm trying to choose words well now. Because virtually every word will have a different meaning to you.
There are two sides to everything. That's one thing I know.
I appreciate the fact that you know there are two sides to everything. It means they're just trying to make it hard for me by choosing the other side, which I don't mean.
No, I'm not making it hard. You're just choosing the wrong side all this time. You just choose the wrong side. And the other side is there for you.
What I'm asking is that you've achieved a lot in your career as a performer. You've achieved a lot. All these things are things you put in so much hard work to arrive at. Now, would you want to share with us some of the challenges you went through?
I want to share with you.
Yes, so can you share with us?
I didn't tell you when I want to share.
Can you share with us now?
Okay, you are, if you want me to share, you beg me to share. Because you don't just tell somebody to share something. If I bought something now, bangwa and tilapia, and you know how I like tilapia, and you want my tilapia,
It will be difficult to
beg
share.
me?
I will beg you.
You beg me for tilapia.
Okay, so I'm
then,
begging you to share.
But
your
what if I
experience.
refuse?
I know you wouldn't refuse. You're gentle.
You don't know me. I'm a refusing person. I can refuse things. Like whenever I buy banana and I peel it, I refuse to eat the outside. I only eat the inside.
I know. On this occasion,
It depends on what the occasion is all about. Is it a birthday?
This interview.
This interview is not an occasion. It's an event. Let me just help your career because I know you are frustrated. I'm ready to just help you out in this career of yours.
Okay.
Because if I don't do this, you will go back to the office. When Oga watch this thing, you'll be like, I thought you were good. Now I know you're not. So let me help your career.
Please help me.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's just trying to tell me that he would want me to tell you how it has been in this career.
That's all I've said.
It's not, you didn't say it. You didn't say it. You are saying, you said in this circumstance. I don't know which stance you're taking after doing circumstance. That I don't even know how you are saying it, and you are saying something climb stages. Before, what do you want me to climb? Okay. Woman. Let me tell you. Or maybe you want me to climb mango tree. And fetch mango for you. I'll just go and climb coconut tree and throw the coconut on you. See, it's not been an easy thing, but I keep telling people, in this career called entertainment, there's few little things that you can use to get to where you want to get to and stay where you want to stay. The truth is that so many people come into entertainment with one thing in mind, money, and we go and make money. They don't prepare themselves with what comes with entertainment. They don't prepare themselves with what goes with it. That's why you see some people, because they are not prepared, they come in and next thing, they start going into drugs, doing hard drug. Even though I do hard drug, like when I have headache, I take Panadol, it's hard.
Okay, yeah.
Drug is very hard, hard drug. But those ones, in fact, they should call it soft drug because all of them, none is very strong. It's either in powder or liquid. So
those ones should rather be soft.
And then some people will look at me the way I am now because I'm acting as a drunk. You think let me tell you, I'm drunk with the Holy Spirit. Spirit is spirit. There's whiskey spirit, there's vodka spirit, and there's Holy Spirit. Mine is Holy Spirit. Holy drunkenness. That is why they can't hold me against it. If you have to drink, you drink responsibly. That is if you have to.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly. As you're drinking anything you're drinking, think about your liver and your kidney. Think about your internal organs. Think about your family and your future. Think about the fact that as you're driving home and one little mistake, that is the end of both your life and some other people that you would have helped. You will now know that you're not meant to. Just leave the drunkenness for me. I'm the professional here. Then the ones that are going to have drugs, because they did not prepare for it, they did not know that it would be like this. They go into it and next thing they are messed up in their lives. It's because they didn't know. They were not prepared for it. What comes with entertainment? Do you think it's easy to be humble? It's easy to bring yourself down no matter the situation? Let me tell you what happened one day. One entertainer I know is an actor, movie actor. He actually lost somebody.
Okay.
And that was the first time I saw someone. He was really moved to tears. We were at one occasion. And somebody ran and came to him, hey, can I snap a picture with you?
That particular.
At that point, you that is watching this thing as a normal person without
So many
the
people,
stardom and everything, you will not accept that picture. You will not accept to snap that picture. And the person says, sorry, please, I'm not in a good mood. And do you know what the girl said? Who do you think you are? You think that I don't even want the picture with you. Are you here to help your career? My friend, get out. On top of the issue this guy was having. And the guy was really messed up that day because of that. Because the girl didn't care that this entertainer has a life. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, I also watched one man. There was a man, they were telling his biography, and he was a comedian. He went on stage, he was performing. When he came out to go back again, just before he could go back to the stage, one idiot ran to him and told him that his wife just died.
Oh.
And this man, everybody knew that he loves his wife with a passion. He loves his wife like nobody's business. And they came and gave him that news, and he was meant to go on stage. One person was still performing. He was there, he brought down his head. Tears rolled down from his eyes. He cried and cried. As the guy was finishing his act, he wiped his tears and went back on stage, and he even performed better than before.
Wow.
When they asked him, he said, sorrow, pain, and everything is like a cloth. It's like a jacket. When I'm going to the stage, I remove that jacket. I go on stage and do the best I can. When I come back, that exit from this thing, you wear the jacket.
Wow.
So it's not easy. But I wish all the entertainers that watch this would listen to me. Humility is the key to success. If you're humble, it will open doors for you. That's why it's called the key to success. It will open a lot of doors for you. If you're not humble, you can never get to any level in life. Never. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Simplicity is the road. Is the road to progress. I'm sorry. Sincerity is the road to progress. If you're sincere, you're not cutting corners, you're not being dubious and everything you're keeping your hands straight and doing what you're doing. Not like you be doing something bad and you keep your hands straight like this and you think, and this is what I'm talking about. Now your hand they will break it.
Slash it up.
I'm talking about doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing, and you, even if it looks as if it's not working, continue. By the time you know what's happening, people will know that this man or this woman is doing the right thing, and he or she doesn't want to change it, is correct, and they'll all come back to you. And at that point, the way you will move and progress, you will not believe it. Simplicity will never fail you, because the more simpler you are, the better it is for you in your life. Because if you're simple, in fact, it's simple. Did you notice that the entertainers that keep it simple, they never make it to fashion police? Fashion police
Because
will never,
nobody will pay attention.
They won't.
To
They'll
touch
just.
them or anything.
They just know you. So someone like Two-Face. If you notice Two-Face, that I love that guy. Very simple. You'll never see him doing extravagant things. So honestly, I like he's very. Do you know it's actually his humility that has kept him to this level till now. Check it. How many people do you think can survive what he has gone through with all the scandals and everything I talk about him? And he's so humble to the extent that he came to one show one day, and people were talking about they were trying to shout and say some things to him, and he now made a joke about himself. He was like, "You shut up? I'll give you belly." I was a guy that was saying that he said it, and everybody went crazy.
Yeah.
And he now told a joke about himself, and how he can give someone better via Bluetooth.
You know, there's something about being humble or humility that I've always observed, and I wish people would just pay attention, because if you really want to jump high, you would have to come down.
Yes, I know about that.
Mm.
I even know it to another level.
Okay.
Like you have to, the lower you squat, the higher you jump.
Exactly. Exactly.
There are so many people who don't even know that. They don't know that almost everything in life, for you to do anything, you must pull down or back before you can go forward or up.
Yeah.
If you want to shoot an arrow, do you know that you must draw it back? The further you draw it back, the further the arrow will fly.
Yeah.
If you want to shoot a gun, you must pull the hammer of the gun back, and the guns that have a hammer that goes further back are the ones that go further front.
The impact is always
Yes.
greater. Yeah.
If you know how in fact, I don't even know where to start from when it comes to that. Do you know that almost everything you do in this life, you must have to go back to go front? I mean it. Did you notice even to tie your belt, you must go from the back to bring it to the
Yeah, it has to go to the back before.
Unless you want to tie the belt and the belt is
So that the hook gets back.
and you'll be looking like an pure responsible idiot. Honestly.
Yeah.
You must, do you know, you no matter what, even to
have
tie a rope, you must go in to come out.
Yeah.
You must, everything, you want to drive a car, you do, the gear is always on neutral, you must pull it to neutral to engage it.
Yeah.
You understand? That's
why
why
humility is very.
it is an inconsequential parenthesis.
There we go again. Inconsequential.
Parenthesis.
What's the meaning?
I don't know. I just know it's very good for this interview. I'm telling you. But honestly, so many people they don't know how it is. You must do that. In fact, if you don't bring yourself down, believe me, if you have pride, the bigger you raise your shoulder, the bigger your fall will be, because bigger they are, the higher that they fall. If you raise your shoulder, and to me, Drew, I won't lie to you, anybody that is proud, that means the person never expected to be there in his life. He never expected to get to that level.
Okay.
I keep telling everybody, there is a level I'll get to and I will be proud. Me.
Really?
Yes.
What level is that?
The level where I am funnier than the person that gave me the talent.
And that is never happening.
Thank you.
That means you are never going to be proud.
That means I have to be funnier than God in order to
And
be
that's
proud.
never going to happen.
But the only thing is that the people out there, please sometimes try to understand that entertainers have a life. Some of them are not happy people. In fact, some comedians are actually known to be, most comedians, not in Africa though, most comedians outside Africa are known to be living a very terrible life.
Yeah.
They are known to be
Depression and all that is just too much.
But we don't have time for depression. We only have time for impression. And we don't depression do you know, I can't be depressed because I can press the depression. When I press it, they'll think it's wind that attacked it. Press it.
I get it now. I get it.
You.
Throughout the industry, several people have said things about you. Your fans, everybody has always held you high in esteem. That's why I keep talking and giving the legendary status. It's not like
Legend drinking status.
yes, you have that status now, and you've lived with it. You have a wonderful family, as we talked about as well, who I would want to meet when I'm in Nigeria one of these days. But I'm sure there are people watching who would want to hear a word of advice from you.
Word of advice? Advice I'm advising is even mostly for the entertainer. It's not, see, let me tell you, do you know how hard it is to go on stage and perform for some people? There are some people, if you don't come out, like this thing we're talking about, humility. There was a time I was at the airport. One man just called me. They don't care. Some people don't care. They saw me and he was going to board a flight. Hey, come, Clint, come here and greet us.
Oh.
Come here and greet us. We are your fans. You must come and greet us. You have to find a way. Because if you don't find a way to mellow that issue, These people might come and book the front row seats to your show and mess you up. And believe me, when they mess you up like that, it is greater than anything. It can be annoying. One person can mess your whole show up. Like one day I went on stage, I was performing. As I was performing, one guy just stood there.
Watching how you just like that.
I was performing, I did everything, was like. I cracked joke.
Whoa.
I reached back and I even borrowed joke from my future. Brought it to the present. Scattered everything. One man nearly threw up. The other person nearly fainted. You see people laughing.
These people are really enjoying it. So how come this individual?
The guy was like, I said, okay. At the time I gave up. I just went backstage. I was asking my people how was my performance. They're like, man, you wanted to kill us. Oh my God. I wasn't feeling them because that person did not laugh. Next thing as I turned my back, I saw a man and a woman coming with that same person.
Okay.
They walked up to me and like, oh, we really enjoyed your joke. You were very funny. This is our son, he's deaf and dumb.
Oh!
I wanted to die.
I don't have to laugh about this, but
I knew that it was not even his fault. It was me that was just killing myself. Whenever I remember that thing, tears come into my eyes. Oh. As in, I want to kill myself, but I can never kill myself.
Yes,
I'd rather kill myself than commit suicide. So as I was, the thing is, it was not funny. After everything, he told me that he actually mentioned that, give us signal that he wanted to see you.
Oh, wow.
And next thing, he hugged me.
Oh.
He was enjoying it, but he was not hearing it. That was why he wasn't laughing.
Wow.
But he enjoyed it.
Wow.
At least I made a deaf and dumb person enjoy comedy.
That's a plus. That's a plus.
Big time plus. That's the thing. So sometimes some of these people will pay money and come and sit in front of you and mess you up.
But I think it's very necessary that people get to understand that showbiz people, personalities, performers also have their lives. Like they go through the same issues and challenges we go through. In Ghana, for instance, we have to drive through the same traffic. If we go to buy stuff.
Not just in Ghana. In Nigeria, don't you drive through this? Do you think we have another road?
You see, so you have to go through the same thing. So it's very necessary that people do and get and understand that.
Another thing I think that is causing most of the new people to just come out and behave anyhow is that, like when we started from grass. In fact, when I started, we were staying in Enugu State in Nigeria, there was no comedian, I was the only comedian.
Oh.
We started from the roots and kept on working. Nobody to look up to, nobody to beg to help me, to introduce me to anybody. I was just working like that till I got to where I am. Most people now, because the foundation has been laid, they come out and then next thing, under a year, they blow, become very big. And then it's so easy, you understand? Yeah. It's also easy to get up there. So they've not
really experienced the hardship and how it is. So it makes it easier for you to live with it because you've experienced it. But for them who jump
they just come and jam it.
Yeah, I remember telling a friend at a point in time that it's worth you go through your business gradually so that when you get to the top and you face any challenge,
you know exactly how to.
So you know how to deal with it. But if you get up bump,
it's like a lady that worked for her money and a lady that a man just dashed money. The lady that worked for her money will buy face powder. The one that they gave money will buy contouring roofing sheets and all the plastering materials used in building houses, and she used it on her face.
Just on the face.
Spend all the money there, up to 2,000 Ghana cedis. You spend it there.
Just like that?
Just like that, because it came easily. If you worked for that 2,000 Ghana cedis,
you wouldn't just go buy it.
I don't know whether you know Saturday night powder, face powder, Saturday night. The one in blue card that have two people. That's what
And then you're good to go.
You move.
That is it.
We know.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been BTM Africa, and as you can see, Klint Da Drunk has been very insightful. He's told us, the challenges people are going through. One thing I will say, the next time you see your favorite celebrity, don't think that the person comes out of Mars or is on a different planet.
Or physics or English, not just maths. Because we know maths, we know other subjects.
Okay.
Or biology, especially biology, reproduction.
Okay, so I'm not talking about planets. I'm talking about you going through the problems. They live with us. They go through the same challenges. So the next time you see a celebrity and the person is perhaps not really ready or not in the mood to engage, please do understand and know that they are humans as well. Alright, so guys, as I told you, remember, these celebrities are humans just as we are. They go through the same challenges we go through. If there is inflation, if there is
deflation.
Yes, if there is deflation, if there is inflation. If anything is happening, they are going to...
Especially deflation, because it comes with mess. As deflation, as there's gas involved. I've never seen a deflation without gas.
Of course, deflation comes with
gas. Yes. So if there's deflation, we suffer it together. If there's inflation, we suffer it together.
Yes, so they are humans as you are. Next time you see your favorite celebrity and you smile, and perhaps he or she is not in the mood to actually smile, but do understand that they might also be going through their own issues.
Yes, house rents can be a big issue for some celebrity. They'll never tell you.
Since you came to Ghana, you've had jollof here?
Yes, I ate Ghana jollof.
Ghana jollof?
I ate Ghana jollof.
Which kind of Ghana jollof are you talking about?
I don't know.
You prepared it in Ghana or you
No,
bought it from...
it was prepared here by
Yeah.
Ghanaians, and I ate it. Ghana jollof. To me, the only difference is pepper. You people don't put pepper. If you put pepper in Ghana jollof, it's Nigerian jollof, and not pepper. Let me tell you all this war about Ghana jollof, Nigerian jollof, all this jollof war. I don't understand this war. Okay, you, Ghana jollof and Nigerian jollof, which jollof is your better jollof?
I've not experienced Nigerian jollof yet, so I might not be able to say, but looking at pictures, you know, how the thing is prepared, the procedure and everything, I'm tempted to think that Ghana jollof is the best.
Okay. Because of picture, Ghana jollof is better.
I've experienced it as well.
What can you say you think is better when you've not experienced another one? The truth is this, let me tell you, if you are eating Nigerian jollof, just put water by the side, because it comes with a lot of water. You eat. Because we have
because of the pepper.
But the question I ask, this is a Ghana jollof, Nigerian jollof. If a Nigerian comes to Ghana and goes to the market and buys the ingredients for jollof rice plus rice, he buys rice, the person buys rice here and the ingredients, and enters a Ghanaian person's kitchen and cooks Nigerian jollof rice with Ghana ingredients in a Ghanaian person's house in Ghana, what rice is that rice?
That one, I'll leave it with you to actually tell her.
If you can tell me which country that rice is, the cooker is Nigerian.
But it was prepared in Ghana.
Cooked is in Ghana. The place is the location and ingredients Ghana. The person and the person cooking and the recipe. Thank you. Is Nigerian with Ghana ingredients, Ghana rice, Ghana ingredients, Nigerian recipe, Ghana kitchen, Nigerian cook. Which country is that rice from?
That's a question for the gods. I might not be able to.
Not the gods. The gods don't eat rice. If they eat rice, that means they will be comparing three rice: Nigerian rice, the Nigerian jollof, Ghana jollof, and the gods jollof. In fact, recently they even included another country.
Which is Senegal?
Senegal.
But I've heard this.
They are the ones that the concept of jollof rice came from them.
So why are Nigerians and Ghanaians?
Let me show you. No, don't say why are Nigerians and Ghanaians. Concept of motor vehicle came from where?
Motor vehicle?
Car that people drive. It's England.
England,
right?
yes.
Good. That's the concept. But you see a car, you say, made in Japan. Why is it not an England car? Is the concept not from England? And you see another car, you say it's American. You see another one, you say this one is... Even Ghana had a car.
Yeah.
They say made in Ghana.
Made in Ghana.
But you people assemble it here. But everything they bring it from outside.
It's okay.
And it's Ghana.
It's okay.
So why? If it's like that, ingredients from another country.
So if a Nigerian prepares it here with all the ingredients from there.
But then don't forget the recipe and the cook itself.
The rapist, yeah, the rapist is here.
So who
recipe?
So the thing that my question still stands: which country, which proof? If you are answering this question, answer with proof. Let me tell you, we have to be sure of what we are doing. Answer with proof. With your name, phone number, blood group, genotype, your political status, HIV status, your forefather's first name, your 5 fathers' second name, and your 6 fathers' fourth name. Put it all together and send your answer. If the Nigerian comes to Ghana, buys Ghana rice with Ghanaian ingredients, and comes and cooks jollof rice
in Ghana
as he's cooking Nigerian jollof rice in Ghana with Ghana ingredients, which rice is that?
All right. So that's the question. You better answer it and leave it on our page so we get to actually find out which country's rice that will be or which jollof that will be. So,
and the winner wins something that they will win. Let's end the program before they ask me what.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and thank you very much, Clint, for making time with us. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it too, but I depreciate more.
All right. So, guys, my name is NYDJ, and this has been BTM Afrika, a legendary Nigerian comedian.
Why do you have to spell everything? I would have even spelled my name instead of all these things.
So my name is
NYDJ, and this is BTM Afrika, and the cameraman is ETG. We're using the camera of ATP, and we have our Joseph brother SDE with RAPHEL sitting by the corner, and this is KLINT DADRUNK PEACE as I go to PISS.
Peace.
In the place to beans, rice, and African jollof rice. I need to peace.
You need to peace.
Yes.
All right, let's allow him. He needs to peace. All right, thank you very much for watching BTM Afrika. I wouldn't mention my name again because he might have to.
But you already spelled the name of the station again. It's all BTM Afrika. Call the full name. Beating them in Africa.
The name is Behind the Move. Thank you very much for watching. And have a great day. Remember to subscribe to our channel and invite friends to subscribe as well and get to watch. Thank you very much once again. Yeah, thank you very much. KLINT.
Yeah, NYDJERE.
You don't know.
Yo, they done now. If they nah. Oh my no.